These ruins look old. I wonder who built them and when. What are those towers? Nothing but a tablet. I wonder what it says. So, the light beams are the key. It's locked. I should check the tablet again. It's aligned. Looks to be in the right position. Something's blocking this. Won't budge. Something's in the way. Won't budge. Something's in the way. There. That should work. Now to try the door. Finally. Now to find what lies within. Why would my father be here? It's hot in here. I should watch my step. Must not burn through! Shit! No! Put it out! Out! I've got a light! Shit! What is this place? Time to take a dive. This place is huge. Hello? Icarus! Traitor.
Greetings, Alexios. Welcome to Atlantis.
Atlantis? Impossible. I thought it was just a myth.
There are many secrets in this world that are hidden behind myth and legend.
And who are you?
My name is Pythagoras. I'm your father.
Pythagoras? That doesn't make any sense. He died decades ago.
Yes, almost a century if memory serves. And yet, here I am, standing before you.
And Icarus is...
My oldest and dearest friend. I sent him to watch over you. And now, here you are.
I've come to fulfill my destiny.
Oh, you have? And what would that be, young one?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Atlantis does not give up its secrets easily.
Why was I sent here? What's my role in all of this? I want answers.
There is knowledge in this place. Powerful knowledge. In the wrong hands, its secrets could bring about the downfall of humanity. We cannot allow others to discover this place. We must find a way to seal it from the world forever.
I don't understand any of this. I'm a warrior, not a scholar.
We all have a purpose, Alexios. Yours was to help me protect the secrets of Atlantis.
Why should I help you? You were never there for me.
You endured what you had to in order to be strong enough for what's to come.
I never asked for any of this.
Our destiny's a burden we must shoulder. It is not something we choose.
What would you have me do?
The answers I seek are behind these mechanisms. They are sealed, and the artifacts to open them are missing.
So I need to find the artifacts and return them to Atlantis?
I've collected information that hints at where these artifacts may be located. However, they are incredibly powerful. They corrupt the minds of lesser people and possess a will to defend themselves.
I'll bring them back. But I still have questions for you.
And I have answers. For now, though, take this. It's part of a key to access an artifact that is hidden in Viotia. I have an ally trying to find the second half as we speak.
Theodore! We found Atlantis!
Atlantis? Let me check your vitals. You're delirious.
We've been searching for an Isu artifact with reality-bending powers, and this bothers you?
Pythagoras was born around 570 BCE. That would make the man in that cave nearly 150 years old. What could possibly be keeping him alive?
The staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
Mrs. San, you were right. I'll help you pack up the gear.
Thanks. Let's roll out. I've reached the coordinates. The series of caves we detected should be right under me. My equipment's ready. Preparing to dive.
Layla, you have no idea what's down there. There could be sharks.
I prefer that to Templars.
We'll keep an eye out for Abstergo. Good luck, Layla.
Thanks. I'm heading down now. There has to be a way in. I'll find it. There! That must be the way in. Are you all still reading me? It's awfully quiet on comms.
We hear you, Layla.
Thanks. It's just so silent down here.
You're not alone, Layla. We're monitoring your progress. You're doing fine.
Yeah, we're here if you need us.
Said there's nothing sitting at the desk.
Well, I don't have to be on a boat to be useful. I have loads of information on ancient Greece. Did you know that at Zakros, the Minoans built a graveyard so huge it was known as the Ravine of the Dead?
Can we please not talk about death?
Elena, promise me that if I die down here, you'll rename this place the Caves of the Dead.
I'm on it.
People!
I'm gonna miss the London loft. I really like the view.
Miss it? Why can't you go back?
Didn't you read Kyoshi's report? Abstergo's already swept through it. It's compromised.
No, I've been busy researching Theta. Kiyoshi, are you alright?
Of course. After clearing out the last of her gear, I observed the infiltration from a distance.
Did they pick up the present I left?
Yes, they found the USB key you dropped under the desk. Nice tactic.
No one at Abstergo will be stupid enough to stick that in a computer.
They don't have to. It's a shell holding one of my special RFID transmitters. Get it anywhere near a workstation, like, say, in the head of security's office, and boom!
Impressive.
All in a day's hack. Wow! It's more elaborate than I could have imagined. How did they build all this? What I want to pay for an Isu toolbox. This is different from Egypt. Some aesthetic elements in common, but... I should get out of this diving suit before I start exploring. It's real. I made it. Layla to Altair 2? I'm in. Do you have visuals?
Yes! By the gods, Layla, it's Atlantis!
How are you feeling? Any nausea from the pressure change?
No, I'm fine. These rooms are amazing. Think, Layla, think. There must be a way. Something has to power up this place. I'm re-entering the Animus. I need Alexios to show me how he got farther inside.
I know there's not much time.
I imagine you have many...
I have questions about
The sentimental and emotional connections formed between people have always irked me. I knew Myrini would fail to stay detached.
Why did you come here and leave my mother?
I was never going to raise you. Our duty was to continue our ancient bloodline.
You could have brought us here with you.
And you would have been unprepared.
If you've been here all these years...
We're both descendants of the people who built this place, just like you. We knew that we had...
That's when you agreed to make me.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Why is the cult hunting our...
It is our family's destiny to control the power in this place.
So they want our blood?
You have a destiny, my child, to destroy the cult and their influence on the Greek world. You
They've tried to destroy me and failed. And then... That's all I wanted to know. I want to know more about Atlantis.
There isn't enough time for me to explain even a fraction of what I have learned here.
You call it Atlantis, but...
I believe it was a city long ago. A place where beings of great knowledge and power lived before you. It was perhaps some kind of library where the ancient...
This place is like a tomb.
This artifact, like your spear, possesses incredible power. It has given me life, so that I may continue to learn from this place.
What have you been studying?
Everything. The first civilization's history, their culture, their science. With it,
Destiny is something only the gods can.
they were gods, living, breathing gods.
I've heard enough. What do I do with the artifact?
Just place them in their corresponding steles, and the path to answers.
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifacts quickly.
I need to find the artifact that fits here. I need to find the artifact that fits here.
This place holds the answers to humankind's salvation, I'm sure of it.
I need to find the artifact that fits here. I need to find the artifact that fits here. Get ready to set sail!
Good to have you back, Commander.
Fast as we can!
Commander, the roads need time to rest.
Lower sail! Rowers, to your oars! Barnabas, what's that large landmass up ahead?
It's greedy land of mysteries and heroes. The sails and the Minotaur. Know the story?
Parts of it. Alexios was an Athenian hero. It wasn't a very popular tale in Sparta.
Ah, it's an epic story. The sails ventured into the labyrinth to slay the Minotaur, an unsurmountable task. Yet he triumphed and saved the people of Minos.
I feel like Alexios and I share a common burden.
Cheer up, Alexios. The gods are on your side. When your task is accomplished, we'll roast some lamb, drink wine, and I will tell you all the stories I know.
I'm glad you're here with me, Barnabas.
I am blessed to be in your company, Old
Sails up!
Don't think they can pull the oars any faster! I see salvage!
Get that sail up! Come on! Ship the oars! Sails up now!
Can't keep going at this speed! spotted some salvage! You look troubled, Alexios.
This bay feels mysterious.
I'll wait for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Alexios, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Ready sails for docking!
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me a lot of things. Icarus was once his, the doors to Atlantis need to be sealed, and something about mind-controlling artifacts. I think I left with more questions than answers.
Yes. He tends to have that effect on people.
When you and he... well, did you know he was over 100 years old?
He looked young for his age. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I've spent some of...
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone...
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Ο κνηρός είναι το όντι, αλλά αν τον κεραυνιωθεία, είμαι έξω.
Καλώς βγαίνει.
Ο κνηρός
μου κατεκάψα το.
Έλα. Hold up.
Se ό,τι πεις, κόδωναν κρούο.
Ella. Off we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ella. Come on.
Hey! We get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to do it for even.
Ella. Let's go. Yeah!
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This...
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The agoge is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to come. Let's go home.
Come on! That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are Ilotas, Enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them
Off
fed,
we go now.
and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful. This... Come on.
Di tutto peace.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from...
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me,
As much as I hate him for what he did,
my heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here...
me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I was scared I'd break her. I piled every blanket and pillow.
Even then, you held her so tight. I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Ahira.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have...
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens. But they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them...
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find...
Spartans are loyal to their commander.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right...
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebel.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
There you are. I can take...
What do I need to know before I...
Ah, that's right. Kings Papsanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both.
I didn't expect this to be pleasant. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, though...
What should I know about Archidamos? I have... Never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
You're not one of my soldiers.
Was caught trying to steal our supplies. You don't say.
Victory will bring you glory.
The rewards of skill and effort.
It's the Spartan way.
From slave to general, bathing in the blood of this war while
The Polemarchos believe it's an easy victory.
I will end this war in my...
You have a strategy?
Athenian Polemarchos are paralyzed with indecision.
Making them slow to react.
And that's where you come in. Infiltrate their forts.
I'll do my part. Consider...
Bring me their Athenian seals as proof.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood...
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the...
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last.
King Pausanias, we're honored.
Yes, our fathers would have...
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a...
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Sparta...
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta...
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father.
Mind your tongue, child. You men...
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating...
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Illot rebellion.
Ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughter.
And where would I start looking?
One can be found in the fort on Zarax Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive.
My mother spoke to me about these Cryptia.
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal...
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy.
Is there anything I should know about...
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people.
If killing Cryptia will get our home...